What's up, fish tank people? Just a quick weekend update like always. Did a water change today. Discus looking fly. So, trimmed the wisteria, put it back there a couple weeks ago. It's looking pretty good. It's growing out pretty tall. It's growing in pretty bushy, which was the idea. Get a nice bush of it and have it kind of overlay this driftwood here. All the Anubias is doing fine. The Congensis here has a couple new leaves on it. Nana's got a few new leaves on it. Even this Barteri, which was growing kind of crappy. And you might notice a new inhabitant. Big old bushy-nosed pleco. Pretty cool looking, I like him. Couldn't pass him up at the pet store. He's only $5. Someone brought him in. They didn't have a tank for him. So, $5, he was mine. The Rotala is finally starting to show through this Hygrophilus immensis. You can see the bubbles all over the plants. Everything's purling and all happy. Courtesy of Josh, I now have some water sprite and some red Kleinar bar swords. There's one back there, and there's two up here. Also, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a Lotus back there. So, that's cool. You can see some of the red tips on the Rotala. Simensis and Telenthera reneki. Getting pretty tall, looking pretty good. Starting to really fill out this side of the tank. The Pennywort and the Floating Hearts are looking really good. See if I can find one with some good roots, and I'll show you what the roots on this Floating Heart starts to look like. There's one right there. So you can see they get some pretty long roots. The roots will actually get longer than that, and they're already longer than the plant is wide. So that's pretty cool. They look really good draping down through the water. Same with the Pennywort roots, I think. Just gives it that, little bit of added, growth, foliage, whatever. So, this isn't even the point of this video. Oh, there's also some Kabamba over here. The true sign of an addiction, especially in fish tanks, is the continuance of setting up tanks. So, I have set up another tank. I got this tank a long time ago for a birthday a while back, which is why this note from my girlfriend is on here. Oh yes, how cute. Oh yeah, whatever. So, everyone's talking about sand tanks, whatever. So, I decided to do a sand substrate. No, this is dirt underneath and then sand. And if you might notice, it's not pool filter sand, it's actually play sand. Why play sand? I like the look of it a little better myself. I was going to make this a beta tank, and the more I thought about it, I'm going to make it a red cherry shrimp tank. There's already a few in there somewhere. I think I put 2 or 3 in there. I don't know where they're at, but whatever. Got some water sprite floating on the top. I took the clippings from the red Ludwigia and the 5-gallon, and I put it against the back. There's one piece of dwarf sage and a little bit of hairgrass. Dwarf hairgrass. We'll see what it does. Put some Java moss in there for them, just because I know the shrimp like the Java moss. Got some mystery snail shells in here for the cherry shrimp. As you can see, they like them. They're always hanging out in them or by them. And as soon as I stick my hand in the tank, they all dart into the shells. So that's pretty cool. Banana plant looking pretty good. Ludwigia, as you can tell, is growing like mad, since all those are just clippings out of this tank. The Limnophylla also doing really good. It's growing in really thick. I'll show you a top view of that. So it's growing in really thick, and it's filling out this corner really nicely, which was the intention of putting it there, so that's really cool. Got the dwarf sage doing its thing. Got some crypts in there still. And I let this Java Moss kind of plug the filter intake here because I don't want it sucking up all my little cherry shrimps. And I kind of ghetto rigged my lighting here. Since this tank already has plenty enough light with just one of these strips, I have one that's half and half. It's half over the 2.5 gallon. And that's still almost 3 watts per gallon for this little thing. So that should be more than enough light for it. So probably going to get a couple autos for that tank as well. But for now, that's your weekend update. Keep it fishy, folks.